Hi, welcome to Maija Yoga on YouTube. I've had a couple of requests to film my Dragon Flow class, so that's what I'm going to do today. I'll be sharing a nice thorough warming up and then the Dragon Flow, which originally comes from Yin Yoga, by the way, and it's going to be Yin Yang class. We're going to work up a lot of fire, and fire especially is a beautiful element to boost our immune system, and especially our heart, lungs, and our circulatory system are going to be strengthened by this practice. And as fire holds this transformative power, a nice question to ask before we start the flow is if there is anything in your life at this moment that you would like to let go of. So what doesn't serve you anymore? And as we are now in a highly transformative time, the whole world is changing, our lives are changing, and kind of insecure future at the moment. I think it's a good time to literally dismiss everything that doesn't serve us anymore, to make way for transformation and change, so that we are able to adapt to these new times that are upon us. Let's begin. So come sit in an easy, comfortable sitting position. I'm sitting on a block because it's nice to lift your hips a little higher so your knees can relax to the floor. So you can use a pillow or something firm, maybe roll a blanket or a towel underneath you. And then just take a moment, closing your eyes, bringing your awareness to the breath. Bring the crown of the head away from the floor and let your shoulders just soften in the back. Relax your face. And take a couple of deep breaths in through the nose, allowing the breath flow to move into your lower abdomen, the center of your body. Let's bring the hands in front of the heart to set our intention for this class. What in your life doesn't serve you anymore? What would you like to let go of? Slowly bring your hands up to your forehead, touching the base of your thumb to the third eye. So we're connecting our intuitive mind to our practice today. Bring your hands back in front of the heart and gently bow the forehead to your fingertips. But from here, let's bow down all the way to the floor. Open the hand palms up and reach the hands away from you. Just relax the forehead towards the ground. Don't worry about touching the floor. Just relax. You can literally open the hand palms to receive and to accept whatever life has to offer us. Let's come back to a seated position. If you're on a block or a pillow, remove it from underneath you. We're going to move to all fours. Let's start warming up the spine, bringing fluidity into the spine, the main channel of our life energy. As you inhale, arch your spine, bring your shoulders back, lift the chin and open the heart. When you exhale, draw your navel in. You can bring your pubic bone towards the navel, so you really activate your core as you round your spine and press the hands and the knees on the floor. And find the rhythm of breath. So we move with the breath, inhaling. Open up and exhale, round your spine. So from this up and downward motion, we're going to meander the spine in any direction that it flows. So for a moment you can close your eyes and just intuitively move wherever you want to move. You can make the motion small or bigger. Bend your elbows so your heart and your chest and your shoulders have more space to move. As if you're moving through water, weightless, effortless, fluid. Here, let's move the hips forward and bend your elbows. So we're going into a baby cobra. Shoulders and elbows close to the body, shoulders back. Lift your chin and heart up. Take a big breath in. And from here, let's move onto all fours. Tuck your toes under and into the first downward dog. So if you really ground the hand palms, spread your fingers. And lift your sitting bones up. Drop your head so the neck is completely soft. Now keep your knees slightly bending. And in the beginning, we mostly focus on extending the spine. So bring the sitting bones up. And from there, let's start moving our feet, walking the heels to the floor one by one. And also move your hips a little bit like a dog, gently wagging its tail. Then come to stillness. Inhale into a high plank. So feel the heels and the crown of the head reach away from each other. And at the same time, the shoulders move away from your ears, so you're kind of expanding in all directions. Alright, bring your knees down for the first vinyasa. Exhale, chin and heart flow to the floor, elbows close to the body. Bring your pubic bone into the mat, and from there, inhale again into a baby cobra. So just go as far as you can with your lower back strength, so you can still lift your hands off the ground. Alright, exhale, let's flow back into downward dog. Feel like moving, walking your legs, the feet a little longer. You can do that. And then gently come to stand still. On every inhale, you feel your spine lengthen, and on the exhale, you focus on grounding your hands and your heels towards the floor. Right, let's start warming up the core by bringing the right leg up. From there, on the exhale, bring your knee to your nose, nose to your knee. Your shoulders move above your wrists, and you really crunch the navel in. Inhale, lift your right leg up again. Exhale, now bring your right knee to the right shoulder, crunching the side body. And inhale, lift up again. On the exhale, bring your right knee to the left elbow. And let's do this one more time. Inhale. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale. Exhale, knee to right shoulder. One more time, inhale. Exhale, right knee to left elbow. One more time, reach your leg up. And then we step the right foot in between our hands. And the left knee comes into the floor. Alright, move up. Right knee and ankle are in one line. You can place your hands on your knees. Roll the shoulders back and then drop the tailbone towards the floor. You can gently move in the hips to just really feel the stretch in the left front hip and the right groin. Alright, from here, let's bring the hands up. Interlace your fingers, point your index fingers up. And drop the shoulders. From here, look up to your hands. And if your spine allows you to, you can make a gentle back bend. So this shouldn't hurt anywhere. Keep lifting your heart up, expand the side body. Keep dropping your hips towards the ground. Alright, let's bring the hands back to the floor. Tuck your left toe under. And here, extend your left leg. Let's go into a twist. Left hand presses down, right arm reaches up. And open the right shoulder a little bit back so you feel the heart and the chest open up more. Take a big breath into the heart. Alright, from here, let's move to the floor. Left heel flows down and we fly to the other side. We're first in a second warrior. Inhale. Inhale, lift your arms up. Right foot steps in. Exhale to the warrior on the left side. Left foot steps out. From here, let's flow our hands down. Back into downward dog. Now let's get ready for the forward on the left side. Lifting your left leg with an inhalation. On the exhale, knee to nose to knee. Crunch the navel. Lift on the inhale. Exhale, knee to left shoulder. Inhale. Exhale, left knee to right elbow. And let's do one more round. Breathe. Let's awaken that inner fire. Reach that leg up one more time. And step the left foot in between your hands and bring the right knee down. So if necessary, then walk your feet forward up with your hands. Knee and ankle in one line. And again, exhale, bring the tailbone and the hips down. And from here, reach your hands up, interlace fingers. Look up to your hands, and from there, make a gentle, mindful back bend. Alright, let's flow back. Tuck the right still under. Press the right hand into the floor. Lift up into a twist. As you exhale, bring that left shoulder backwards. Take one more big breath in to your heart center. Exhale. Now from here, let's step into a high plank. And place your right hands underneath your face in the mat. Bring both knees to the right, lifting the left arm up. So now we're in a side plank. If this is too much for your arm, if you don't have the strength yet, you can help yourself by placing the right knee into the floor. Just focus on bringing the shoulders and the hands away from each other. So expand your chest. So if you're okay in our side plank, we can go a little bit further, stepping the left foot back. Now point your right toes away from you, and the right hand and the right foot press away from each other. So from there you create the strength to move into this back bend, into wild thing. Reach the left hand over and just drop it to the floor. And then with core strength to protect your spine, we move back into high plank. Bring your knees down. And slide your hands forward, keeping your hips above the knees. So we're moving into Anahata Asana. So you either place your forehead into the floor, or if you want to deepen the stretch, you can place your chin into the mat. Take a couple of big breaths in through the nose and exhale through the mouth, really melting your heart into the arms of gravity. Roll onto your belly. And swing the hands back, interlace fingers, and really press the feet into the mat. And we're going to lift up. As if somebody pulls you up through your wrists. Lift your chin, lift your heart. Take a couple of breaths here. Let's flow back. Press yourself up. Downward dog. Lift your left leg high. Exhale, step the left foot forward. Let's fly back to the other side again. Right arm flows up, left hand follows, left foot steps in, right foot steps out, and we're back on this side. Stepping into high plank. Now let's move into side plank. Left hand is in the floor. You've moved to the left, right arm reaches up. So remember, you can always place that knee into the mat, or you go for a wild thing by stepping that right foot back. Lift the left toes away from you and inhale. Lift your hips and your heart. So each phase of this pose, each variation is a pose on its own. So don't go anywhere if you're not ready for it. Always move mindfully with respect for your body. Let's move back into high plank. Alright. For a vinyasa, bring your knees on the floor, exhale, chin and heart flow down. Onto your belly. Inhale into a cobra, or if you feel like it, come up into downward dog. With your shoulder towards the floor and press your shoulders down and backwards. Inhale, lift your chin up. And from there, exhale to downward dog. And from here, let's start walking the feet to the front of the mat. Step by step. Face you for a moment. Feet are in hip distance. Bend your knees as much as necessary so you can relax your belly onto your upper legs. Really melt your spine. Stay here for a moment. Relax the neck, the shoulders, the arms. And then slowly round up to a standing position. Hands in front of the heart. Close your eyes. Let's find our breath. See your feet rooting into the floor. Ground lifting away from the floor. So we're ready to flow into the dance of the dragon. So as you have your eyes closed, literally visualize the dragon that you want to become. And again, focus on that what you want to let go of, so that the fire of the dragon remove all the blocks, all the things that don't serve you anymore. So let's bring the feet together. Spread your toes on the floor. And start rooting the left foot into the mat. Activate that whole left leg. And to begin, you open your eyes. And on the inhalation, bring your right knee up. Exhale, spread your wings and kick your right leg back. So we're flying. Float. And maybe roll your shoulders a couple of times, literally moving your wings. And let's take a big step back with the right foot and catch yourself with the hands on the inside of the left foot. Walk the left foot out. Now it's okay to bring your right knee down here, which makes it a little bit easier. And then exhale, bend your elbows. So your heart moves closer to the floor and you look over the left shoulder. You can also do this with the right leg extended. From there, press the right hand down. Inhale, lift the left arm. On the exhale, bring your left shoulder back and take one more big breath into your heart center. And flow back into down dog, three-legged dog with the left leg up. Reach the leg a little bit higher. And exhale, step your left foot forward. Let's fly to the other side. Right heel grounds. Swing your arms. And then the left hand lands next to the right foot. Inhale, twist the right arm up. And again, drop the shoulder back. Breathe into the heart. And from there, let's flow into three-legged dog. This time the right leg raises. On the exhale, step your right foot forward. We're going for 3 dragon's breaths. As you inhale, you lift your arms up. And on the exhale, you bring your elbows and shoulders back as you breathe out through the mouth. So, show you one more time. Exhale. Here you literally spit fire to let go of everything you don't need anymore. Let's do 2 more. Inhale. And last one, biggest breath so far. Flow back to the floor, lift the right leg up. Now open the right hip above the left. Okay, bend that right knee. And then from here, step your right foot underneath the left leg to the outside of the yoga mat. The right hand presses down, and from here you open up into side plank. Or if you want, go all the way into wild thing. And then again, with a lot of core strength, protecting the spine, we lift the right leg up. One more big breath in here, and then the exhale, step forward. You're back in the flight of the dragon. Roll your shoulders. And from here, come back for landing. A very elegant landing, obviously. Reach your knee and your arms up. And as you exhale, here, both feet down. And bend forward, relaxing your wings and your shoulders. And very slowly uncurl your spine and uncurl your wings as you come back to standing. Close your eyes and feel your hand palms. The hands are extensions of our hearts. You can really feel the energy tingle in the palms of your hands. And slowly start bringing the hands closer together, gathering all that energy into our heart center until the hand palms touch. Stay here just for a few breaths. Feel all that fire flow through your system. Cleansing fire in your bloodstream, removing all the toxins. Let's get ready to flow to the other side. Bring your right foot firmly into the floor, activate your right leg. And open your eyes, and as you inhale, lift the left knee up. And exhale, take off, spread your wings. And fly. Step back with the left foot, hands on the inside of the right foot, walk the right foot out. And from here, exhale, bend your elbows, look over the right shoulder as your heart moves closer to the floor. Inhale the right arm up, exhale, relax the shoulder back. One more breath in here. And we'll flow back into three-legged dog, lifting your right leg high. Step forward. And fly to the other side of the world again. Inhale, twist your left arm up. Let's go back into three-legged dog. You exhale, step the left foot forward, and we're going for 3 dragon's breaths. Inhale deeply through the nose. Exhale, spit fire. Inhale, new energy. Exhale, get rid of all the old shit from your system. One more big breath in. Flow back, lift your left leg. Open the left hip above the right. And then step your left foot underneath the right leg. Plant it into the floor. Press the left hand down. Open the right arm up. And from there, listen to your body mindfully flowing into a back bend or staying in the plank. Let's move back into three-legged dog. With the left leg up. We're almost there. One more big breath in. Step forward with the left leg and come back into the flying dragon. Move your wings. And let's prepare for landing. Reach up. And exhale, land down. And your feet on hip distance. Stay here for a moment. Again, bending your knees, letting your belly rest on your upper legs. Relax your neck, your jaw, your entire face. And Slowly round up back to standing. Uncurling the wings. Close your eyes and gently bring your hands and all that energy back in front of the heart. Observe your body, your mind, your heart. And bring your hands on your elbows. We're going to do 3 rounds of synchronized breath to calm our fire down and move to a relaxing part of the class. So from here, as you inhale, you bring your elbows up. Follow the in-breath, and on top of the breath, the arms open up. And as you exhale, they just flow down, using the whole exhalation to flow down. And when the new breath sets in, grab your elbows again. Just follow your natural flow of breath. After the 3rd breath, bring your hands back in prayer pose in front of the heart. Walk your feet slightly out. You're going to squat down, bringing the elbows on the inside of the knees into a yogic squat. So here, settle yourself with your feet in the floor and drop the tailbone towards the floor. Open the heart up, and if you feel balanced, you can close your eyes here. And then from here, settle yourself onto the mat. Just sit back. Bring your knees into your chest. And embrace yourself. Forehead to knees. And from here, let's grab our big toes with our index finger and middle finger. We're going to balance on the tailbone. So here, of course, you need your core again for the stability, for the balance. We're going to kick our legs forward. See if you can extend your legs. I'm going to face this way. So if you can extend your legs, that's nice. But if they're bent, that's also fine. What you can also do, if you have a spar or a rope or a tie, you can place it over your feet to help you with the balance. Make sure the spine is straight and the shoulders are moving back to the heart and the sternum are lifting up. And your chin up. And if you feel very balanced here, you can relax your head back. Maybe even close your eyes. Alright, now really activate abdomen. Draw the navel in and then let go of your feet, allowing them to flow on eye level. So here you might be, you can bend your knees if that helps you to keep your spine straight. This is fine. Or you can go here, it's nice too. A couple of breaths here, relax your face. Flex your feet, extend your back side of the legs and so that you can gently land on your calf muscles without making a sound. Now work your sitting bones out and the flesh from underneath you to really ground down. Going for a nice forward bend. First extend yourself up. And from here, flow forward and grab maybe your ankles, maybe your big toes, maybe the sides of your feet. It doesn't really matter. But start with extending the spine. Crown of the head moving away from the tailbone. Shoulders flowing to the back to the heart and chest is still open. Take a couple of breaths here. Let every inhalation extend that spine a little bit more. And then from here on the exhale, just flow forward. Now you can round your spine, relax your neck. And just open the hand palms up, so we're not doing anything with ambition, we're not pressing ourselves forward, we're letting go, more yin style. So if you relax your legs, maybe the feet drop open. Take a couple of breaths, you're really focusing on the exhalation to let any last bits of tension just flow out of your system. Some people like to use a block, so you can let your forehead rest here. Nice. Let's take one more big breath in through the nose, exhale through the mouth, and as you exhale, start drawing that navel in again. Now from here, inhale, lift up, and on the exhale, we're going to fall back. And as you fall, you swing your legs and hips up, and you catch your hands in your hips. Now be very honest as you walk your shoulders closer together. Feel your neck. You don't want to pressure your neck here. So if it hurts, if it doesn't feel nice, what you can do is place a block under your sacrum, so that's the triangle shaped bone in the lower back, and just place your lower back on this block. It can also be a folded blanket or whatever. You can stay here, kind of relax, legs up, let the blood flow in a reverse, cooling, calming down our nervous system. So this is an option, or if you are able to relax here, you can walk yourself further into shoulder strength. So bring your shoulders and elbows closer. And from there, lift your legs up. Take little sips of air. Keep your throat open, but don't look sideways. You want to really protect your neck here. Now from here, slowly let your legs flow over the head. And if your legs touch the floor, you can relax your arms. If they don't, then keep holding onto your hips. It's just more comfortable. From here, place your hands back into your back. We're going to flow one leg at a time. It's kind of a little adventure. Place one foot into the floor and then the other. So from here, we're flowing into bridge pose. You find yourself here. For the people that are resting on a block, from here, you bring your feet back into the mats, and then you just lift up your hips so you can remove the block from underneath you. Okay, so walk your feet, your big toes slightly closer to each other. Really press the feet down, and from there, pressing into the floor, you lift your hips higher and higher. Chest moves towards the chin. Alright, from here, gently roll your spine back into the mat. We're going to repeat this one more time. So, again, adjust your feet, walk your heels slightly closer to your hips. Bring the heels a little bit out, big toes pointing towards each other. So either you flow back into bridge pose, or if you want to go further, or if you're already practicing wheel pose, you can bring your hands with the fingertips underneath the shoulders and let your elbows point up. So don't let them collapse out. You need the strength of your arms to press yourself up. Take a deep inhalation, and on the exhale, press hands and feet down, and from there you can flow up into wheel pose. And make sure that you really relax your head, so there's no pressure in your neck, in your jaw, in your face. And if you're here, you want to start pressing the feet in the mat, so you can extend your knees, your legs, and your chest will move forward. Feel like coming onto your toes. So stay here for as long as it feels comfortable. Stay with your breath. And then to come out, bring your chin to your chest and slowly lower yourself onto the back of your head. From there, roll your spine gently into the floor. And when the lower back touches down, take a moment to just allow your back to melt. Relax into gravity. And gently swing your knees from side to side, windshield wiping. Bring your knees in, grab them with your hands, and let's make some circles. Massaging that lower back area, massaging the kidneys. And start with small circles and spiral out. And then let's move in opposite direction. And then let's drop the knees to one side. Stretch the opposite arm out into a gentle twist. And here make sure to really relax all the muscles in your body, so let your belly be soft and receptive. Let your shoulders breathe deep into the lower belly. And bring your knees up to the center and drop them to the other side. Twist in opposite direction. From here, roll all the way to the one side. And from there you can push yourself up back to a seated position. So we're going to do one more exercise, pranayama. So you can sit on a block. Again, make sure you're comfortable, the spine is straight. And relax your hands onto your knees. Take a moment to bring your awareness back to your breath. Your natural breath, breathing effortlessly in and out through the nose. And here we're going to bring the right hand up. The index finger and middle finger will gently rest on your third eye without any pressure, just for support. The right thumb rests on the right nostril, and the ring finger rests onto the left nostril, but we're not pressing anything yet. So let's start with taking a deep inhalation through both nostrils, filling your whole lower belly, then your ribs expand, fill your chest, and then exhale all the way, allowing your chest to lower down, feel your ribs contract in the lower belly. Then from here, press your thumb to the right nostril, so we inhale in through the left, in 2, 3, 4, 5 counts. Close the left nostril and pause for a moment. Keep your breath in. Then open the right nostril to exhale in 2, 3, 4, 5. Again, pause for a moment. Just stay empty. And allowing the breath to enter the right nostril in 2, 3, 4, 5. Close the right nostril, pause. Open the left, exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, pause. Inhale through the left. Close the left. Open the right, exhale. Inhale through the right nostril. Close the right, exhale through the left. Inhale through the left. Close the left. Exhale through the right. Last breath in through the right nostril. Close the right. Exhale through the left. Right hand onto your knees. With your eyes closed, bring your awareness back to your natural breath. Just sit in silence, allowing our practice to integrate into our body, our mind, our heart. Stay in this meditation for a little bit longer, or if you're ready, you can lay down in Shavasana, your arms and legs spread out a little bit, hand palms opening up. And Shavasana is basically the most important pose of any yoga class. It's what we work towards doing. So I'm going to say goodbye to you here. Thank you so much for joining me again on YouTube. I hope you enjoy my free classes, and if you do, please feel free to share them with your family and your friends so that they can also benefit from the beautiful energy that yoga brings us. That being said, if you are in a position to make a small donation to show your appreciation for my classes, I would be very thankful. So that would help me to pay my bills. There is a link in the information below this video, paypal.me/MaijaYoga. And I hope to see you again with one of my next classes. Let's surrender into Shavasana now. Lay down, relax. Enjoy doing absolutely nothing.